Hello, everybody, and welcome into the Helping Hands Charity League. This is Vulpix Aura of the Frosty Vulpix. Um, I've never seen it, but Frosty Vulpix. I am Vulpix Aura of the Frosty Vulpix. Hope you're all doing fantastically today. Um, I just spent the last 20 minutes talking about judging gymnastics, so that's what that chat is about. But um, yeah, welcome to week 12 of the Helping Hands Charity League. We only have 3 more weeks of regular season battle after this until we get to the tournament, so I'm very excited. I do want to remind everybody that this league is for charity. We are trying to raise awareness for 16 different charities, while also trying to influence just donations and I don't like this song. Just like donations and spread awareness for just positivity, donations, trying to help people in the world. That is our goal in the Helping Hands Charity League, is to spread that through the fun and exciting Pokemon battles that we showcase every week. Um, there is a prize pool, but it will be donated to the winner's charity. The charity that each of the teams is representing. So first place will have 70% of the donation pool donated. Second place will have 20. Third place will have 10% to the charities that they are representing. And we of course, what's the word? We advocate here for anybody in chat, anybody just to spread the positivity. Donate to charities if you can. Spread awareness. Just give if you can. I know I really do want to give more, but I currently am negative in my bank account. So, but that is okay. Anyway, let's move on to our battles here. As you can see, it is the Devious Dewotts versus the Pallet Town Penguins. Hydrate, everyone. You don't tell me what to do. Yeah, I will in a second. Let me get my water. I will actually need to add a hydrate redeem, I think, but yeah. So we see it's the Devious Dewotts versus the Pallet Town Penguins as our very first battle of the day. Our first team leader. Oh, I just realized I messed up. But our first team leader is the Devious Dewotts, led by Apollo Paladin, playing for Doctors Without Borders, currently in 7th place at 6-5. Let me try to get this fixed really quick. Oh yeah, no, I haven't eaten anything either, so I'm actually pretty hungry. Yeah, we have the Devious. So 7th place at 6-5. Has been doing pretty good lately. Just has been having a couple losses to their names, but they're looking to bounce back from that. Really quickly, I forgot to change Knight's bio or Debbie Dutini's bio, so I'm gonna do that now. Live on stream. Where is it? There it is. Okay. We see that this team has a really good spread of Pokemon that has been putting in a lot of work here as well. Like the Goldango and the Dragonite, the two OU Pokemon, being the top leaders of this team, and probably throughout the league as well. I do think that Goldango is the Pokemon with the best KO to Faint ratio. Oh, that's weird. Just really quick, changing that team sheet here. Alrighty, so yeah, the Goldango having the highest record of probably the entire league. Maybe not. We don't know. But the Dragonite as well has been doing fantastic. It is at 8-6. You see the UU Pokemon. We have the Gyarados at 1-4, and the Scizor at 3-2. Two Pokemon that haven't been brought too often. They kind of has been getting outshined by the Scodango and Dragonite here for sure. But those are two good Pokemon that I do know that this team leader knows how to use these Pokemon. They just hasn't because the other Pokemon have been popping off here. The RU Pokemon, we have the Blissey at 3-3, disgusting. The Altaria at 1-2, and the Grimmsnarl as well is at 3-3. The NU Pokemon, we have the base form Oricorio is at 0-2. The Paldean Tauros is at 5-2, and the Tyrantrum is at 1-2. The PU Pokemon, we see having the Weezing at 5-5. The Electric at 0-1, Houndoom at 1-1, and the Druddigon is at 0-1. I was really happy to see Druddigon being brought last week because I drafted him in my league last year, so I was happy to see. But let's move on to our next team. We have the Pallet Town Penguins, led by Beast Penguin, playing for the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. Currently 10th place at 5-6. Started off the league really well, then went kind of on a losing streak, but has been kind of picking up heat again since then. Looking to continue that heat moving forward, trying to get up to that top 8 to have the placement advantage for the tournament. You see the OU Pokemon doing pretty well. Actually, most of these Pokemon have been doing fantastically here. A really good spread of knockouts between all these Pokemon. We have the Cinderace, who is at 9-9, and the Hydreigon, who is at 8-3. Really strong Pokemon there. We see the UU Pokemon with the Gengar at 5-8 and the Swampert at 7-7. The RU Pokemon of the Gardevoir being at 8-8, the Swellow at 3-3, and the Heracross is at 0-3. We see the NU Pokemon, the Duraludon is at 3-3, the Heliolisk at 0-2, and the Muck surprisingly has been brought and it is at 1-1. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. And the PU Pokemon of the Lapras at 0-0. Slacking as well has not been brought, with the Archeops at 3-1 and the Gorgas at 2-4. I really hope he brings Slacking at some point, because I want to see what he can do with it. But let's see the starting lineups of these two teams, why don't we? We have the Devious Dewotts with the Dragonite, the Gyarados, the Paldean Tauros, the Blissey, the Druddigon coming back 2 weeks in a row, let's go. And the Grimmsnarl coming back, and we see from the Pallet Town Penguins, we have the Swampert, the Gardevoir, the Gengar, the Archeops, Hydreigon, and the Cinderace. Give me just a second here. Okay, sorry about that. So let's see. Let's just jump. Wow, let's jump into this battle and get things started here. The Devious Dewotts leading with the Paldean Tauros A. The Gardevoir, though, tracing the Intimidate right away and intimidating that Tauros. The Happy Face Blissey switching in to replace the Tauros, getting the special attack drop from that Moonblast from the Gardevoir right away. The switch from the Gardevoir though into the Soccer Penguin with a Swagger missing, unfortunately. The Blissey though does get the leftovers recovery here. The Blissey switching out into the Druddigon hugs. It's probably not a good idea to hug a Druddigon with the Rough Skin Rocky helmet, doing some damage after getting hit by the high jump kick from Cinderace. Gyarados comes in to intimidate the Soccer Penguin, but he does get the Sword Dance to get his attack boosted. He's then Headbutt doing some damage and getting the flinch onto this Gyarados here. Another Zen Headbutt is going to high roll and take down the Gyarados. A lucky flinch from the Pallet Town Penguins. The Paldean Tauros comes back in, drops the Cinderace back to neutral, goes for the Zen Headbutt, and now the bulk up from the A. The Zen Headbutt is going to hit it again. Another lucky flinch. No lucky flinch though, but the Trailblaze is going to hit Cinderace and boost the speed a little bit from this Paldean Tauros. with the drill run able to outspeed. This Paldeantauros is set up pretty good here. Gardevoir is going to trace the Intimidate again and drop the attack back to neutral. The drill run is going to do a little bit of damage, but not enough to knock out this Gardevoir, with the Psychic able to connect and take down the rest of this Paldeantauros. Blissey is going to come back, though. Gardevoir immediately switching into the Frog Penguin, into the Swampert, with his Swagger now connecting, raising the attack by 2 times, but also confusing the Frog Penguin. If he does get hit by Confusion, it's going to hurt. The Earthquake, though, he does not get hit by Confusion. The Earthquake can do a lot of damage, with the Wish coming through from the Blissey. He switched from the Blissey into the Dragonite, though. The Swampert does break through the Confusion, goes for the Earthquake, the E, going for the Dragon Dance, but the Ice Punch is going to connect and break through the Confusion and take down the Dragonite in just one shot. The Gremlin, the Grimmsnarl comes in, goes for the Light Screen right away, but Swampert breaks through Confusion again and goes through for the Earthquake and takes out Grimmsnarl in just one hit. And now the Swampert breaking out of the Confusion here. The Earthquake is able to connect and take down the Blissey. Now this Swampert set up really good with 2 times attack. Just starting on left, the Ice Punch is going to connect, outspeed, and take down the Druddigon, leaving the Peloton Penguins as the winners of this battle. Getting a little bit lucky by breaking through the Confusion from that Swagger, but yeah, the Swagger onto the onto the Gardevoir attempted, but went for the Swagger was attempted onto the Gardevoir, but it ended up hitting the Frog Penguin instead, and just put him in such a really good position here to just bonk the entire team, which it did. Good games, though, from both of the teams.